Hi loves, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you are new and this is your first time watching, welcome. My name is Adriana, and if you are not new, as always, welcome back. In today's video, I am going to be giving you a little tour of my homeschool, my little homeschool corner, where I homeschool my son, and I'm also going to be giving you a few organization ideas. So if you are interested, definitely stick tuned for this video. But before we get started, if you haven't already, I would love to invite you to please subscribe to my channel and also hit that post notification bell. That way YouTube alerts you every single time I post a new video. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay guys, so if you guys have been following me for long, you guys know that I am a homeschool mommy. I do homeschool my 6-year-old son who is now in first grade. So last year everything was so hectic with going back to school. If I wanted to do virtual learning, did I want to do homeschool, did I want to send him to school? A lot of things were up in the air because of COVID, and I just did not feel at ease to send my son to school. So that was the main reason why I decided to homeschool last year. However, the more I homeschooled, I realized that I feel like that is what fits my little family more and what works out for us. So we are a homeschool family now, and I absolutely do have to say that I enjoy it. Excuse me. So maybe in another video I can go more in depth and details as to my reasons why I chose to continue homeschooling. But pretty much to wrap it up in a nutshell, every time that I feel like I want to consider sending my son to a regular school or a public school. First off, public school is off the table. It's way too expensive, ridiculously expensive. You would think that it would be at least somewhat affordable, but if you do the math, what you pay for a private school, it's just ridiculous, and sometimes it's just not even worth it. So with public schools, as I mentioned, every time that I feel I'm ready or I want to send my son, and even considering my son, how he feels, something just comes up and I don't feel safe to put my son in a public school. I feel like right now the system is pretty much sucks. I don't feel like they are protecting our kids the way they are supposed to be protecting them, but that's a whole nother matter. So I decided I can, and if I can, and if you could, I would recommend homeschooling if it's possible, if you can. I decided to take that step, and because I can financially, thank God, we can afford for me to stay home and continue homeschooling my son. That's the route that we decided to go on. So this year I decided, okay, he needs a little space for his homeschooling because everything was up in the air last year. I didn't really have a place for him where he was homeschooling, so we would just use our dinner table. But this year I decided, you know what, I want to give him a little bit more of that class feel. So I decided to put this little homeschool corner for him in his playroom. And ideally, a playroom is not somewhere where you want to homeschool because there's a lot of distractions around the kids. So I wouldn't recommend that. I'm not saying I recommend that, but it does work out for me. So my son is the type of kid who, even though he has his toys around him, he's not easily distracted just by anything. So for that most part, he's good at, paying attention to what I'm explaining to him. So it worked out for us. So I put together his little homeschool corner inside his playroom because that's pretty much the only space we had. I don't have an extra whole room for homeschooling, so it worked out. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little tour on what it looks like. I'm also going to be showing you a little bit of the organization that I have going on for his homeschooling, which is not something huge, you guys. As I mentioned, it is a little designated corner for his homeschooling. I pretty much try not to get more than what we need and only use what we need. Also, he is my only child, so a lot of his supplies are reused yearly, like from last year. He does take care of his stuff. He doesn't really break it or mess around with it, so it's easy to reuse. So I don't have to buy, new stuff every single year. I do buy him a few little things here and there you know, to make it fun, like little activities, extra little craft supplies, but that's pretty much it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys with me to give you guys a little tour. Okay guys, so here is the tour of our little homeschool corner. So over here I have this little Lego table that my husband put together for him. So this one pretty much he uses for all his little activities, like when he's playing with Legos or his blocks. We like to get him a lot of hands-on activities. And then over here, I have my little supply cart. So over here I have all the supplies, like we have crayons, we have paint, glue sticks, scissors, and then I also like to put the book of the day, like whatever we're gonna read for that day. So here's his first grade book that we read. And then we have some supplies, and then I also have all my homeschool books that I'm gonna be using when I'm teaching him. And then under here is just more extra supplies. So I try to keep it to a very minimal. I don't like doing too much, only because we only have pretty much like this corner here to homeschool. And then we have his Lego table that I showed you guys on the side. But over here, I have his little magnetic calendar. And I really love this calendar, you guys. I showed it to you guys in my back to school haul, because he can put the date, he can put the month, the season, how he's feeling that day. And it just pretty much gets him customized with knowing how to tell the date. Usually he knows his day of the week, but never really knows the actual date. And he's good with his months too, so I want to just get him used to knowing like what date he's on and stuff. And then right here I have my whiteboard, which is what I used to teach him on. So his desk is set up pretty much right here, like towards the middle, so that when I'm teaching him, he sees the whiteboard through here, obviously. I love this desk, you guys. It's really easy to move around. So once I don't need it, I just put it like on the corner back there, and it's like not in the way, and he has all this free space to play, because this is also his playroom. He's right there. But this is also his playroom, so this is his playroom slash homeschool room. So over here I have his little bookcase, which is all his books, and I do have them in order. So I have them by books that he can start reading, books that he's gonna need help with, and then in the bottom is like all our holiday books. So we usually read those according to whatever holiday is up. And then down there we have our printer in case we need to print anything out, and then also his globe, which is one that I always 100% recommend to everybody, because it's very educational. It is by Leapfrog, and it's very interactive. So you click on it, and then it gives you facts about whatever country you click on, also the animals that live there. It's just really, really fun. But yeah, guys, overall, this is what our little corner looks like. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for our little homeschool corner. As I mentioned to you guys, it's nothing big. It's actually something really, really small that I just put together for my son this year. But so far, it's actually really working out for us, and I really like it. Maybe in the future, who knows, maybe I'll make it bigger, or maybe I'll keep it the same. I don't know. I'm just kind of playing it by ear and seeing how it goes. But I absolutely love the outcome. It's something small, but definitely something that is working for us. So again, it is in his playroom, but he's doing good for the most part. He's not getting distracted, so that's good. If you guys would like a tour of the whole room, let me just get organized, and then I'll give you guys a tour. Well, I'll show you guys a little bit of it right here. He has his cubbies, which I organize his toys in there, but it's a mess right now. And then he has a few other little stuff over here that's kind of messy, so I'm not going to show you guys that this time. But yeah, this is it for the most part. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And comment down below and let me know if you guys like these types of videos. I am a homeschool mommy, as you guys already know, so I love posting and sharing what I do know and what I learn along the way. So if you guys are interested, definitely comment down below. And also, I've seen all your comments on homeschool mommies that are also homeschooling their babies, and it's so exciting and so fun for me to interact with other moms that are, you know, homeschooling as well. and especially because I'm just learning, so I might be asking you guys a few questions. Alrighty guys, and that is pretty much it for our little homeschool tour. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, as I mentioned, it is a small corner, but definitely something that I wanted to put together for my son to kind of feel like he's more like at school. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you are interested in more of our homeschool journey and would like to see more of these types of videos, definitely comment down below and let me know, because there's a lot of things that I have coming for my channel in the future. As you guys know, I am a mom. I'm also a stay-at-home mom. I am now a homeschool mom. So there's a lot going on in my life right now. I know a lot of you guys do follow me because of my fashion hauls, and I really appreciate all your support from the bottom of my heart. But I did want to let you guys know there is more to my life and my channel than fashion hauls. So originally my channel started with being a family channel, and then my husband sometimes was like, I don't want to film, and I didn't want to force him. And then I don't like my son being in too many of my videos for, you know, obvious reasons. There's a bunch of weirdos out there. So I decided to kind of go solo, and then I started doing cooking recipes, DIYs, a little bit of everything. So my channel is a little bit of everything, you guys. So I would really highly appreciate it if you please continue to support me, even though maybe it's not something you're coming to my channel for. I would 100% from a stay-at-home mommy really appreciate it if you guys would continue to support me. But yeah guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that post notification bell. That way YouTube alerts you every single time I post a new video. Thank you guys for watching again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.